Before dealing with all other data types, I would like to briefly review a conditional operator. Up to now, all the code that we have written was to be executed consecutively and independently of anything. But what if we need a method to be implemented under a given condition? For instance, we want an air conditioner to be switched on because the air temperature in the room has reached 25 degrees Celsius. Otherwise, we require that the air conditioner does not operate. In this case, operator if will come in handy. It is written as follows: if condition stated in round brackets and opening curly bracket. Now write down action 1, semicolon, action 2, semicolon, and so on, each one with a Boolean expression in round brackets. In our case with the air conditioner, the construction would look as such. If the temperature is more than 25, switch on the AC. In this case, the program will check if the condition applies, that is, the temperature is more than 25. If it is so, an action from the if block is performed. Let us present all this in the code. Open idea. Create a new project. File, new project. Let it be named temp, temperature. Add a new class. Let us also call it temp. Add a program entry point. First of all, let us create a variable that will hold the temperature value. Write int temp. Its initial value will be 30 degrees. Now we will add a method to verify the condition. Write if and put the condition statement. If the temperature exceeds 25 degrees, into round brackets. Open the curly brackets. Now we must switch the air conditioner on. We have not yet learned how to switch the air conditioner on, but we can print a message about the air conditioners being switched on. Write south. The AC is on. When we run the program, we can see the line, the AC is on. It means that the program follows the instructions line by line, and firstly, it assigns value 30 to the temp variable, and then checks if 30 is more or less than 25. In this case, it returns true, which means that the temperature actually exceeds 25, and performs the action provided in the if block. Let us change the temperature value to 20 and run the program again. In this case, there is no output because the program verified the condition if the temperature is more than 25 and returned false because the temperature this time is lower than 25. Thus, the action block is skipped. But what if the air conditioner had been switched on by the moment when the program was run and the temperature fell below 25? We need to switch it on in this case. In order to execute the code, if the condition does not apply, we need to add the else block. It's written such as else, open brackets, write the action to be performed unless the condition applies. Let us present the information that the air conditioner is switched off in the output, and then run the program. Now it displays the message, the AC is off. But what if we want the air conditioner to be switched off only when the temperature reaches 22 degrees? In this case, our else block should include a verification of one more condition. Write else if and add another condition. If the temperature is lower than 25 degrees, switch the air conditioner off. When we set the temperature to 23 degrees and run the program, there is no output. Why? The temperature in this case equals 23. The program checks if the temperature is more or less than 25. In this case, the condition does not apply, and we go to else block. Here another condition is verified. The program checks if the temperature is lower or higher than 22. And again, in this case, the condition does not apply because the temperature exceeds 22, and this block is skipped too. Now if we want to add an action which will be performed in case none of the conditions applies, we simply add another else block. Let us display the message, the AC is idle in the output, and run the program. Now we can see the message, the AC is idle. If we set the temperature to 26 degrees, the message, the AC is on, is displayed. If we set the temperature to 21 degrees, we will see the AC is off. Our brief overview of if-else operators is over by now. We will consider it in more detail later. We will use the basics we have learned today during our next class about other data types. At home, you will write a program which will do the following. You want to eat and you have a certain amount of money in your pocket. The program must check how much money you have, and depending on the amount, you will choose what to buy. For instance, if you have more than 500 rubles at your disposal, you will buy a pizza. If it is between 300 and 500 rubles, you will buy shawarma. If it is between 100 and 300, you will have a hamburger. And if it's less than 100 rubles, you will buy some instant noodles. The program must print the name of the product into the console. Good luck! See you in our next class.